so bad after all the good times that we've had. Your 16 candles that burn on my wall. Now who's the biggest fool of us all? I wanna know. Won't you tell me how can I stay here with you? Won't you take me to the river, wash me down? Take me to the river, put my feet back on the ground, yeah. Hold me, squeeze me, love me, and you can tease me till I can't take no more. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know why I love you like I do. After all the changes you put me through, love is an ocean I can't forget. My sweet 16, I would never regret. I wanna know. Won't you tell me how can I stay here with you? Won't you take me to the river, wash me down? Take me to the river, put my feet back on the ground, yeah. Take me to the river, wash me down. Won't you take me to the river, put my feet back on the ground, You remember me when the west wind moves among the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while among the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love among the fields of barley? And you can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. I never made promises lightly, and there have been some that I've broken, but I swear in the days still left we'll walk in fields of gold. We'll walk in fields of gold. There have been some that I've broken, but I swear in the days still left, we'll walk in fields of gold.
Heidi Jasper. Thank you all for being with us. She's a wonderful woman. We call her the princess. Heidi Jasper. That's what she was to all of us. She was a very, very special woman. Different in every aspect of everyone to see around. She was eccentric, flashy. She had an assertive attitude about it. She was first.
Now they're going to do next week.
But man,
Saturday,
she was
it's
one
common.
of the coolest people ever known. She knew how to party. She knew how to introduce people. And she would love each other. Man, the keyboardist in my band, she introduced me to him at that pool table. So he needs a pool partner. He needs somebody to play pool with. Tazaya, meet Phil. Phil meet Tazaya. To this day, that man's one of my best friends. How you connect with people for the love of her own heart. She shared it with all of us. So we are here today to celebrate the opportunity that we had to share her adventure. We are blessed to have been on that path with her. Okay? Being able to share that adventure is a precious thing. So let's all remember that today. If you shed tears, it's tears of joy. Happiness, because you were part of that adventure. No crying for sadness today, because she does not want that. She wants you to party in her honor. So the bar is open, the food is on the table. We're going to tell some stories, we're going to have some laughter, we're going to show some pictures, we're going to show her even performing in the band with us. So those of you who have that incomplete story, we're going to fill those gaps today. All right? If you know something that we don't know, and it's positive, this microphone is hot. Come grab it anytime you're ready. All right, let's start with some food and some drinks, and introduce yourselves to each other. All right? This is one family. All from Heidi.
Amen.
There's also some commemorative, I want to say one thing, there's some commemorative breast cancer awareness koozies up here. We all know. Ladies, get your exam. Husbands, men, advocate. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no kidding.
Check. Nice job there, kiddo. Who was your sister? Well, Heidi was unique. She was a beautiful, bright, shining gem. And some of the best moments I've ever spent in my life we shared together, and that was a wonderful thing. But she's one of the most giving people I've ever met, and I think anyone that knows her knows that. And she really defined that woman with a heart of gold thing. And she just was fun and positive, and just wanted to do whatever she could to make other people feel good. And it was a beautiful thing. And so she deserved to spend a lot more happy days here with all her friends and loved ones and all of us who know how special she was. I'm just going to look at her as just this bright light that shines through the universe forever. And we'll all miss her.
Yeah.
My name is Joe. I'm just going to relate a little story. One of my experiences with Heidi. She is one cool woman. We left Port Townsend one morning in my brand new boat for a little 3-hour tour of Protection Island. This whole crap mornings were up and the wind was blowing about 20 knots, but I thought I could just float past that. The island was close. We got about a third of the way there, and it was like somebody turned up the volume on the wind. It was doing they clocked it at about 100 miles per hour to swim that day. And we got beat for 4 hours, heading straight into the main because I didn't dare turn out of it. The boat would have capsized. She was cool the whole time. She just sat there and held on and didn't say a word. As soon as we got to Protection Island and slammed the boat up against the dock, with a 60-knot crosswind in a little harbor there, the wind died. She popped off, grabbed the coolers, and we headed up to the cabin, and she was cool the whole time. It was like ice. I'm freaking out, thinking we're gonna die. And Marty's making his comments the whole way. And the CD player is skipping over the same song for 3.5 hours. Because nobody dared go down below to turn the damn thing off. So anyways, lots of love to Heidi. I'll add to that story that not only was Heidi just thrown into this is just boating and things can get hairy, but Joe's boat, this is the first time we took this beautiful 43-foot Chris craft out of Lake Washington, and we're going to the island, and I was getting so bad, I go, well, this is horrible. One, we might die, and two, poor Joe, this boat is going to get ruined. But luckily we made it. Heidi was a trooper because it was a pretty hairy situation.
I can see Heidi being oblivious to it. It's like, hey! Riding the wave, that was Heidi, the better wave.
Well, we're with some here, so I'll go down. Not really. I can do that. Oh, God. Heidi would have said something like that.
Yeah.
God love you, Heidi. Thank you for teaching me so well. But I have 2 stories about Heidi. One is, first of all, I'm married to Joe, and that's how I met Heidi, was through Joe and Marty. And when I first met her, I thought, wow, okay. Damn, I'm like a hillbilly compared to her. So every time I was around her, I was always like, dress it up a little bit, Mo. Just, put on the lipstick and put on the eyelashes and just step up my game. It was truly a true story. But Heidi, to me, was 4th of July Heidi. And when I heard that this was her weekend of her life celebration, I was like, what? That's so cool. Most people are going, well, damn, I can't be there. I'm going to be like camping or away, with whatever, with my families. I can't take time for that. She would come on our boat, Joe's in my boat, and man, that girl would decorate our boat, she would decorate herself, she would decorate all of us. I mean, honestly, she was just such a beauty. I'm sad that I haven't seen her in probably a decade, but her force of nature lives with me today. And I think with all of us in this room, so thanks for letting us come together for her. Josiah, you were beautiful. I'm so glad she had you in your birthday. I can just feel the love that you have for her. So, thank you for that. And we're supposed to cry for happiness. Right? So I should make you cry. I'm sorry. But I can just tell that you just have such a big love of life, for life. And let her live through you every day. I know you will. Okay. Love you. I'm glad I had a chance to meet you today.
Hi everyone, I'm Ruby, Heidi's daughter-in-law. I met Dylan at school, and I remember the first time he took me to meet his mom, and I was not expect his mom to be like Heidi. And then I remember she wants to have the best celebration with Grandma. It was Grandma's birthday. Grandma wants to go to a Chinese buffet, and she shut down the idea. So we all ended up driving half an hour away to the Outlet Steakhouse in Burlington. And I think later that year, my parents came to the U.S. and met her for the first time, learning that she was a bartender, she made her famous birthday cake drink. And my dad got drunk the very first time they met. Because that drink was so good. And yeah, and we miss that drink to this very day. And, yeah, I'm just so glad to be able to meet her and be a part of her life adventure, and has so many other great stories to say. But, yeah, she's always our mom, always take care of us, always make sure that we have everything we need, and all the gifts that she gave us during Christmas. Everybody has to have at least 10 gifts. Yeah, and the Christmas tree has to be up at least 4 months after the Christmas. And that is always the memory I have.
You all really do not realize we're about to
We have a lot of good, great holiday stories to share. Probably after everybody else have their chance to share. Thank you everyone for coming.
Thank you, Ruby. Your daughter is lost. Not daughter lost. Your daughter is lost. It's lost. Hey, Dylan.
Everyone, my name is, I'm Ruby's brother. No, no. Hopefully not. So I came here to the US to study. Sorry. And Heidi let me stay there because I didn't have any way to stay here. So Heidi was really nice to let me live in her house and cook for me and did a lot of stuff for me. So what's the issue? Lasagna, beef roast, and a lot of American cuisine that I had never had a chance to try before, of course. So yeah, Heidi took great care of me. So I was glad that I could get to know her, and be part of her. So thank you.
Hello, my name's Jamie, and Heidi and I were parents of Dylan, and we managed to do that parenting kind of together, even if we worked out our own deal on that. And I think we did pretty good.
Yeah.
We remained friends throughout. For me, the word's gratitude. I've always been grateful that we were able to continue in a harmonious relationship and friendship. So, here's to Heidi.
Hello. First of all, I want to thank everyone for coming out here. I don't have a speech prepared, so sure. You know, being my mother, I have a different perspective than everyone else here. Whereas my mom, and there's a lot of memories, and just thinking of a few words that come to mind when I think about my mother. Is courageous, independent, and caring. She was a woman who loved helping others. Countless examples for myself, but also other people that would come into our lives, her friends, her family members. She was always there for everybody. Just one example that was brought up was always having Christmas gifts on hand for if somebody came into the house that she didn't even have to know. She would make the effort to make sure that they had gifts, that they had a nice time during the holidays. And that's really a great example of the kind of person that my mother was. She always wanted everyone to have a great time. She lived her life to the fullest. I mean, even these last few years where she was battling, cancer, she was still traveling, playing in the band, living her life the way she wanted to. And I'm really happy everyone was able to come out here and kind of celebrate her life in this way. I think that she would really appreciate that. So thank you everyone who came out. It means a lot.
Sunny moments. Think about those joyful times. Think about those peaceful days that you can cherish and hold on to with Heidi. That you can cherish and hold on to for the rest of the days. And just remember that us right here will always be members of one village. All right?
Hi, I'm Maya. So I got to meet Heidi and her wonderful family through Malik, and I have a lot of memories of Heidi, but the biggest thing is just anytime I came over, anytime I would come over all the time because of course I'm hanging out with Malik, and every time I would leave or that she'd see me, she'd ask me how I'm doing, how's my day, what's going on with me, and every time I told her like, hey, I got this new job, or hey, I got this promotion, she would always just tell me that she's proud of me. Every time I came over, I'm a vegetarian. So I remember one time that you guys were having a barbecue or something, and she like whisked me into the kitchen. She's like, let's find something for you to eat. And just trying to make sure that I have whatever I needed to succeed. And she, no matter what she was going through, no matter how hard things got for her, she was always just so positive and always told me hello, told me how much she cared about just everything. She's just a great human being, and I'm really grateful that I had the opportunity to meet her and get to meet this lovely family. And I'm just happy that I get to be here today to say that in front of you all.
Hi, I'm Malik. I am Josiah's son. So, I have a lot of memories of Heidi, obviously. It's been a long time. I grew up getting to know her, and when she first moved into my life, it took me a while to really warm up to her in any capacity. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of closed her off, but she didn't care. She was always herself, and she just kept doing her, and she kept offering me love and support, day after day, year after year. And when I came to realize that that love and support wasn't going anywhere, when she was staying in my dad's life, I accepted it. And Heidi was honestly the most genuinely honest and kind person that I've ever met. She would do whatever she could to help you in any way she could, and she didn't care what was going on because she was there to help. She always had a smile on her face, and she was always there to make you smile. She's the strongest person I've met. She's gone through a lot, and she fought for so long. And I know that she is happy with every single one of us. She loves every single one of us. I miss her. We all miss her. I don't really have words.
Sing it for us. Come on, sing it for us, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello. Me llamo Felipe. No, actually, my name's Phil. And, but that doesn't sound so good on stage. Right? Josiah, actually, I guess if I had any story to tell, it was he already stole my thunder. That Buddy Lee and I were working hard on the tanker at Boeing, and 6 and 7 day weeks. And so we come to Razzles with the pool and drink and go out back and then come back in and just saying, man.
Checking out the maple leaf, the Canadian maple leaf.
Right. And so one of the features of the place, obviously, was Heidi. And so I initially met her as the wait person and obviously came to be known as ultimate hostess with the mostess. And so she obviously thrived here and had a lot of good friends, and it was just a very welcoming place to be, as sort of everybody's alluded to. But yeah, it was literally that table over there. She said, "You guys, you ought to play some pool with this guy over here. I think you hit it off." She didn't say, "Oh, he's my boyfriend," or "we're involved," or any of this. We just thought he was a random guy, whatever. Well, he was, I guess. To us. It doesn't go anywhere. We just played pool, and like the rest is history, you know. I had my own little band at the time, and I sensed there was something. Well, actually what happened was that first time, after playing a little pool, we went out to my truck, was parked right out there, put on the radio, and Prince Kiss came on. Or no, it didn't even come on. We started singing Prince Kiss a cappella that first time we ever met.
I want an encore before
It was on the women, not girls, rule my world if they rule my world. You know, that was the line, and we just went from there. And I did. I invited him over one time to see my little band that I had going, and that was all good and everything, but I had no idea it would result in me joining and having to learn reggae and the rules of reggae, and I'll continue to learn there. I have other stories, but they're about Heidi's wicked sense of humor. It was so incredible, and I absolutely loved her for that, biting to the core. The couple examples I can remember actually have kind of a political bent, so I'm not even going to go there today. In private, especially maybe with the family and friends, I will be glad to tell that. I'll tell them. I won't. Yeah, I won't on camera. But the true Heidi came out in all those where she was not taking any crap from anybody, and she used her humor and wit to emphasize that. And yeah, it was great. And like Malik says, miss her so much already. It's pretty amazing. It was a long, hard fight, and I don't think everybody knew when it was over it was probably going to hit us this hard, and it really has. And that's just a testament to who Heidi was too, and her strength and positive effect on everyone. Thank you.
So I'm in the band too, and Heidi was, from the first day that we arrived at what we called the Lion's Den, which was our house, she just took care of us. She was so beautiful and warm, and you just felt like you were really welcomed, and she just took care of us. And there were some times, she really took care of the whole band, everybody. And we camped sometimes out where there was no running water, and
it was, there a couple of times we did that, and I was so sick the first time. I could hardly. She took care of. She made sure that people set up my tent. And she provided me everything. I think she had medicine even.
Lots of that.
She just took and food, and I hadn't thought of any of that stuff. She just took care of all that stuff. And the last time that we camped, I had 1 hour of sleep, and it was blazing hot, and we were supposed to be on the stage in the sun, and I didn't know I was going to make it. But she had set up all this water and shade, and I just sat there for a long time, and finally I had the strength. But she took care of all of that. She just took care of me, and we just, and watching her fight, she just fought every step of the way. She never gave up. It was so awesome to see her. And we'll miss her very much.
I worked here with Heidi for 10 years, and I just have a fun. Stand closer? Oh, okay. So she had a Halloween party at her house one year, and I went dressed as Heidi. And I did the full hair, the jean jacket, the jewelry, everything, and it was amazing. And when I showed up to the party, she wouldn't let me alone the whole rest of the night. She took me with her everywhere and introduced me as Heidi to everybody at the party. And it was awesome. She loved it. I loved it. It was so fun, and what better person to emulate than my princess. So that was just a fun little story, but I loved her that much.
My voice is all messed up. I got to see my voice with tomorrow, but I might have way back when Cesaire. They call it the Lions Den. Ain't nothing, everybody, it's the same story again, but I feel like a big sister, we're friends. See, my mom, which is my mother, it's like, they got the same, a lot of things that come out of it. It's like the nature. And that's what, but my voice is all messed up, and I gotta save it for tomorrow, so thanks.
Thank you.
I played in the band with Heidi. She was just amazing. Her spirit, even though I realized the time I met her, she was fighting cancer. But she had so much life, you would never know it. She had so much spirit, so much love. She would cook for us and make us drinks. Oh, sometimes she wasn't even feeling well, and she'd say, "Let me make you a cocktail." It was just amazing. So I don't want to start crying, but I know she's happy to see all of us here today celebrating her life, because individually we all love her so much, and she's not gone. She's still with us. So let's cherish her every day.
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Eric. I only met Heidi a few years back when I started playing with these guys, and she was just this amazing, nurturing soul that just she took everyone like virtually under her wing, and just this, it's like a mothering instinct that she had. She just genuinely cared about everyone and everything, and her struggles that she was going through, just she put them aside just like they were nothing to care for everybody else. And that sort of strength and compassion is just such a rare thing, and to be part of that was an honor. And you know, it's nice to see everybody here paying an homage and respect to, you know, to her, because she was a one-of-a-kind human being. Just, you know, people like that are so rare, and we are so fortunate to have people like that in our lives. And I think it's going to be a lasting memory. That, you know, even though I know only knew her for a few years, that's going to last with me for the rest of my days. And you know, I was blessed to be, you know, part of her world, you know, as short as it was. And I truly feel blessed, and thank you everyone for being here and being part of this. Bless you all. Love.
All right.
My name's Colin. I've been in this friend for 20 years, and I met Heidi the first time she came over. And I think there's two short things I'd like to say. The first thing is the very first time I met her, I might have smoked a little too much, and within 5 minutes she had a whole feast in front of me, and I was like, all right, I think I feel the love already. Like, that's good. And then the second thing that I always remember is that we all laughed because she had 10 overnight bags for a one-night stay. But 9 of those bags were just in case that you hurt yourself or had the munchies. I loved her, and I'm so happy I got to know her. And much love to the family. I love you guys.
I got a confession to make. For years I've been denying that I hired Heidi, because they keep telling me I hired. So I'm going to take that credit right now to let you guys know I hired her to be the man. Thank you.
I cannot talk again. I started this.
Hi everyone, my name is Trinity. I came here with Cam. So I only met Heidi once, but that is all it took for her to really stamp my life. And I didn't even really talk to her much. I just remember my husband coming and telling me like, hey, we're about to go to my friend's house. They're playing reggae music. For me, that was exciting because he's originally from Brooklyn and he's from the islands himself. So I was like, okay, they got reggae music out here in Seattle, let's go. And so I'm a little bit shy, so I come in, I'm waving to people, you know, being respectful. But when I first got there and I sat down, Heidi wasn't even outside. It was just the band. It was you and then a couple of other people. There was food and out. It was really, really nice. But I remember the moment that I walked onto your guys' residence on your property, it was like everything else that was going on in my life was just no longer existed. And that's just the energy that you guys bring. But as I'm sitting there, I'm jamming to the music, I'm watching the band, I just remember this lady walking outside so gracefully with her a big smile on her face. I will always remember her smile. And she was just really, it's like she danced to her own tune. That's how she moved, that's how she carried herself. And I'm listening to everyone say how she just, it's like she really didn't have a care in the world. That's just how she presented herself. I'm someone that's so big on energy and the light that she just projects off. You could just tell she was so down to earth, so humble, so caring, and just always wanting to give. And she came up and she asked me if I was hungry, if I wanted something to eat. I see that's the theme for everyone here. And she just made sure that I was comfortable and that I felt at home. And I would just always appreciate that about her. So that's all I want to say.
I can't say a lot because I don't want to cry, but you want to say that I'm most grateful that the 11 piece that she brought to my dad's life, that she's made you so much more sensitive over the years.
This is my daughter. We are splitting into children. She's got my eyes, everything. I love her so much. But yeah.
I'm just grateful for that, and the amazing person she was. Like Ruby said, at Christmas time, she's just loading everybody up with presents, and just so happy and grateful and great host. Whenever she came to my house, she was trying to take over and host for me, so I didn't need to do anything. And
I see trees that are green, red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow, and they'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, oh, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of the people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? But they're really saying, I love you. I see trees that are green and red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, oh, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of the people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying how do you do, but they're really saying I love you. I see trees of green and red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I think to myself, ooh, what a wonderful world. The rainbow way up high in the land that I heard of once in a chimney tops, that's where you'll find me. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me.
closing song and introduce the band to you before we move on. Baba Hima's the one over there doing most of the singing, so he's our musical leader. There's Lady Siobhan here, a stellar songwriter, vocalist. Yeah, big! Back there, right next to me here is Heidi Jasper. She's also another one of our great vocalists. And they're in a harmonist. Back there on the side, there's Big John throwing that dub-sick sound on the guitars. Right, I'm holding up the bass track for us, Susan. She's a bad guitar player. And down there on the drums, they're keeping the rhythm going, keeping everybody dancing. Is Natty, get it up for Natty. Right behind me, the soloist extraordinaire is Mr. Eric Easy. And on keyboards here is Dr. Mad Scientist Felipe. I am Tazaya, and we are the Lina Judah Band. And we're going to close it out for you. A nice song. Come on, sing along with us and dance too.
shore. It's like most